lecture, but the lecture committee and Ken have done a fantastic job of putting folks together for that. I encourage you all to go. By the way, if you don't go to the lecture, is it Friday? Monday. I'm going to tell Deborah Oakley on it. So,
all lectures are on Monday nights.
Absolutely. And by the way, I do want to make a pitch for the bus stop. I don't know if you guys have noticed that transit center is awesome. It actually, there are three, my understanding is that there are 3 RTC transit centers right now. One is downtown, one is right outside our building, and the other one is in downtown Henderson, right? And my understanding is that they're going to have a direct bus from transit center to transit center. So again, with no stops. Can you imagine that? It's awesome. By the way, too, I'm not sure if you got this email alert, but you can, as a student, can buy a 30-day bus pass for $30 a month. That's awesome. That's cheaper than driving your car. Give yourself a raise, buy a bus pass. All right. Hey, the next person that I'd like to invite up here is Eric Weber. Just so you guys, I hope everybody knows by now that we're involved in the Solar Decathlon project, right? This is an international competition, fantastic thing. I'm not going to get into the whole explanation of it, but Eric Weber's been heading up on it. I don't know this for sure, but I think it's one of the largest interdisciplinary projects that the university has ever taken on. And the SOA and our students and faculty are leading the charge. I mean, we're doing the heavy lifting. And here's a guy that's organizing all the madness. So he's going to tell you where we're at and what's going on, and hopefully we can get a lot of you down to support these folks at the competition, which occurs in October. But here you go, Eric.
Is this thing on?
Yes. Okay, so we're a soft copy.
Okay. Thank you guys for coming. Real excited about the Solar Decathlon. If you guys haven't been by our site, we're over on the Paradise campus, just on the other side of Tropicana, just east of Swenson. You see lots of construction going on over there. Some of that is us, and some of that is actually a turf reduction program the university is taking on. They didn't tell us that we're doing it at the same time, so that's custom logistical challenges, but it's great that you're doing it. The project is supposed to be going to Irvine. It goes on the truck on the 20th of September. My students and students from across the campus have been working on this project for 2 years. We're now on the home stretch. They're working around the clock, getting this thing almost done. For those of you guys who didn't see, Channel 3 News had a little interview with some of us on Friday night. Still on their website if you guys want to see it. It's kind of fun. Lots of work, lots of collaboration. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the learning from the students here and in the College of Engineering. We have a chef in the hotel college who's helping our students learn how to prepare a dinner for the dinner party. It goes on and on. It really is a interdisciplinary exercise to it that involves people from all across the campus. And like the director said, we do have a tremendous amount of commitment from the school. My 4th-year students, in fact, are in the highlighter colored shirts, got their baptism by fire this week. They're joining the team that's been working on this for the last 2 years, but they're going to help us close this thing out. So thank you guys for coming and for being prepared to work hard over the next few weeks. I think that's pretty much what I got. Just to give you an idea how important this is, on the 23rd for Rick Joyce, I literally rescheduled my flight to the first day of the Solar Decathlon. I'll be there for that. It's a big deal.
If you guys don't know who Rick Joy is, just Google him. Hey, one of the things that I'll say, and Kevin's going to cover this later, is that we're going to try to get a bus together for those who are interested in going down and being supportive of the team at the Solar Decathlon competition. Hopefully go down Saturday after they've won the award and celebrate. All right, Deborah Oakley has an announcement about paint instruction.
Eric and Bonnie, you here? Come on up. So we're doing construction again this year, and for those of you who don't know, construction is a charitable event. We take food cans and make sculptures out of them, and it's a valley-wide thing. It used to be done for about 12 years here in Las Vegas by a design firm, and the person who designed that stopped doing now a few years ago, and so we've taken up the charge as the lead. So we're leading all of Las Vegas, teams from architecture and engineering firms, construction firms, create some schools. And so students here are working on that. Last year we had a group of students that made, we collected 8,000 cans. That's a large number, and that's not just us, but that's all the teams combined. And there are awards, Catherine Bedford for doing stuff, most structural form. Of course, that's my favorite, the construction person. Jurors' favor, people's choice favor, things like that. And it's for a great cause because it keeps the needy in our region here. Eric is our primary coordinator, and Ivana Kovacic is the secondary point person there. We'll be having a introductory meeting on Wednesday, 2 weeks from tonight. I believe that's the 18th. So if you're interested in participating, maybe do you have anything you want to add about experience?
Last year was pretty much the first year that UNLV ended up spearheading the entire competition. We really enjoyed doing it. It was a lot of fun. We ended up learning quite a bit on what it takes to actually do this, and we feel like this year is going to be even better than last year. But we're not going to be able to do it unless we actually have students that are willing to actually join the team and pretty much do this competition with us. It's not just going to be, just us up here trying to actually come up with our own designs and everything with these competitions. It's up to every student that actually wants to participate. And as long as you're willing to actually join us, we are always going to accept you. Please definitely join us. We need a lot of people in order to make this successful and better than last year.
So we are partnering with a local food bank here called 3 Square, and they're excited to have us join. This is going to be during Architecture Week, and I guess, Randy, you're going to talk about Architecture Week later on. So it's a valley-wide event, and it's for a great cause, so I hope that you can, if you're interested, come join us. So if you're interested, again, 2 weeks from tonight, we'll have information about it. I think we're in Monday night, and Cecil, you've got to see structure. It's awesome.
I don't know how many of you have any contact with 3 Square, but that organization is unbelievable. I took a tour last year of their facilities, and am friends with their president, Brian Burton, who's doing such an awesome job in town. And I'm sure that a lot of you know that there's so many families in this valley that need help, need assistance, children that go hungry because they don't have enough food at home and things. This is a really important event, a way that we can support 3 Square in their mission to help people in our community. 2 other quick things. Interior architecture is going to go through an accreditation this year. So if you see people running around frantically, trying to get ready, that's what they're doing. Just so you guys know, all 3 of our programs are accredited: architecture, landscape, and architecture. And if we shoot bat 1,000 and we do everything right, that means we have an accreditation visit every 2 years. So this is part of what we do. It's an important part of what we do. And if you run into Attila and he asks for your help, please assist him, because this is an important thing. The other thing is, this was announced a couple years ago, and it might be off some of your radar screens, but the university has a solar and renewable energies minor. And it's a really great program. Alfredo has worked diligently, one of our faculty members in the ECS area, has worked diligently to make it easy for architecture students to pick up that minor. So you already have, based on our curriculum, you can pick up 2-3 courses already toward that minor just by taking our curriculum and then you can add a couple more to it and come out with a solar and renewable energies minor. I just want to encourage you to think about it. It's a university-wide endeavor. A lot of different departments are involved in it. But if you're interested, please get a hold of Alfredo Gonzalez, who's heading that up for our school. Now, big show, Kevin Kemner, our assistant director, is going to cover a couple items.
First, I'm really excited by how many of you are actually here today. I think this is our best all-school meeting turnout in a couple of years. And I have just a few things to go over, and some of them are a little detail-oriented for your interest. First of all, I want you all to join a student organization and participate in the school. I'm very excited this year because so far I've seen like a number of really cool shirts. And I see the AIAS has their blue and white shirt back there, and they have this lovely one, the Zoolander. ASID has a shirt. I'm going to buy one of those and wear it proudly, and I think you all want to at least get a shirt, right? Okay, another thing, this is a little bit less participatory. I encourage you all to see your advisors periodically so that you know that you're on track and you don't get to the end of your degree and suddenly be surprised by the fact that you haven't taken all of your courses. We've been following the fact that not all of you are seeing your counselors as often as you should, and I'd really like to encourage you to do that. The other thing is, if you're going to graduate, apply for graduation. We've had people like get to the end and suddenly realize that they haven't applied to graduate. The university says you have to apply. So instead of waiting another year to apply for graduation. We also have the Student Advisory Committee and faculty committees that the students serve on. That requires your participation.